These are 3 exercises you should be doing to improve your acceleration, body weight addition. These are all exercises you're gonna be able to do at home with no equipment. You just need an area to run, all right? So we're gonna be starting off, I have some cones set up. We're about 5 yards apart, maybe a little bit longer. So this is acceleration. This isn't top speed, so we're not looking to run forever. We want a hard burst out of it, getting quality reps in, so we're not looking for exhaustion, okay? Quality reps, and then get a good amount of reps so we're feeling better about what it is that we're doing. So with these, what we're looking at doing is instilling a forward lean. So whenever we start, inevitably, with the way gravity works, if I want to start sprinting, I need to have a forward lean to keep my momentum going forward, driving my legs through, pressing back into the ground. If I start upright and I try to run forward, the only way to do that is by leaning forward. So if you start upright and without leaning forward try to run, you can't. You can just like awkwardly step, but then you have to lean back into it. Okay, so we have to get the forward lean of our body, which is crucial. So in these, as we do these drills, if sometimes you feel like you're almost falling over on your face, that's okay. Do we want that every time? No, but that tells you that you're getting that forward lean. So starting off with one of our more basic ones, we're gonna do a counter movement sprint. Starting in front of the cone, I'm gonna be hopping back into a slightly split stance. My feet will be behind the cone, my shoulders will be in front. I can't hold that position because I would fall over on my face if I did. But once I hit, I'm bouncing and sprinting out of it. So I'll be hopping back, driving forward and through, okay? So we hit and we explode out of it. I'll show that one more time. We'll start in front. We're gonna hop to the back. Right when I hit, I pop and go. So I hit, driving as hard as we can. I'm cutting this a little bit short just for the video purposes, but we would want to sprint all the way through that cone, taking our first 3 or 4 steps, really aggressive and hard driving back behind us, okay? Next one, we're gonna be doing a kneeling start. Same idea, starting from the same position. I'm gonna get my knee on the ground. I'm gonna go heel to knee level, driving down into it with the shoulders. From this position, I'm wanting to project myself out as much as possible. I want to avoid going straight up and more press through. So we want to start here, push up. Decent on that one, a little bit sloppy, but we want to drive out of it, pressing the shoulders in front. I'll do one more before we get set up. Knee and heel even from here. Pressing through each time, okay? When we're looking at these starts, the big thing we want to avoid is starting here and then popping up and going straight up and then out. We want, from this low position, to project ourselves forward rather than upward, okay? Last exercise, we're gonna be doing a line start. This one might be a little bit more of the most advanced out of these 3, but on the ground, push-up position. Whenever I'm ready, I drive it through and take off sprinting, okay? In this line position, we want to make sure that our first step isn't multiple steps. So if we are down on the ground, we don't want to step, step, step. We want to take one step up and through, and then I'm driving forward out of that step, okay? So we get back up with that step through, project this up forward again, and drive all the way through the cone. Again, we are not stopping about halfway, pushing all the way through the cone, walking all the way back, getting another rep in. So for sets and reps on these, I want you to keep one thing in mind. We want to think about max output. So anytime we're doing something like improving acceleration, that's max explosiveness through acceleration. So we're not as much focused on form. While we're focusing on how hard can we drive out of it, okay? Keeping all the principles we talked about. Once we have all those mastered, it's about giving 100% effort. If we go through these and we're giving 60% effort the whole time, we shouldn't expect to see improvements on the side of acceleration. So number 1 rule before I talk about sets and reps is making sure we have 100% exertion. So if I tell you that on these, we're gonna do each of these 3 to 5 times, and we're gonna do 3 to 5 reps and then rest it. If that is the case and you get to set 2 and you're already exhausted, 1, we either need to take a longer rest, or 2, we need to go ahead and cut that exercise short and move into the next one. So the idea of 100% exertion every time should come into play, especially for your thoughts. If we're going and we don't feel like we're giving as much, or we're not able to give as much as we would like to, we either need to take more rest or we need to do less reps.
So let's do 3, 4, 5 sets of these, and then 3, 4, 5 reps as well. We want a big rest in between, so we want to sprint down, slowly walk back, get reset, think about what we just did, think about how we might make it better, and then run it back again. So again, not too strict on the reps, just getting quality reps in is more important than anything. You can use these at the end of a warm-up to kind of activate you for your workout. Driving through these, run through each one of them, that would be super beneficial. You can sprinkle these in to a weight workout. You could go over and you could hit a barbell squat, and then you could come and do one of these sprints out of it, which would be really good because you're gonna get some of that contrast training in there as well. So give these a try. You can do these anywhere, right? You don't need equipment, which means go outside, make these happen, or do it in a gym, but get it done. If you want more tips on how to take your game to the next level, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.